I'm having trouble finding the main idea.
Okay, I'll show you a strategy.
Okay, I have my Finding the Main Idea booklet right here.
In the booklet it reads, there is a very simple formula for finding the main idea. The first step is to read the entire passage and figure out the topic or ask yourself, what is the passage about?
I think I understand. What's next?
Now that you know the topic, ask yourself, what is the most important thing the author says about the topic? This is the main idea.
On the test, how do I know if I've chosen the right main idea?
You'll know if you've found the right main idea if the details in the passage support it.
What do you mean by details?
What I mean is the main idea you chose supported by specific details like facts, examples, and vocabulary from the passage? If the details are fully supported, then you've found the correct main idea.
Okay, thanks. I've heard that you can always find the main idea in the first paragraph. Is this true?
No, because you can find the main idea anywhere within the passage. It could even be the very last sentence, so try not to assume or take shortcuts.
One more question. How do I find these details?
Some people recognize them through memory of their first reading of the passage, but I don't recommend that. Remember, you're not being tested on your memory strength, but on your ability to comprehend the readings. A strategy I do suggest is, skim through the passage and try to find keywords.
Are you sure it wouldn't be better to just reread the entire passage?
No. That would be too time-consuming. Skimming is much more effective. A final strategy I suggest is, reading the questions before you read the passage. This will help you focus on exactly what the questions are asking as you read the passage.
Thanks. This really cleared things up for me on how to find the main idea.
No problem. Make sure to ask the teacher or tutor questions. It's a surefire way of learning if you're struggling.
Hello, in this podcast we're going to talk about main idea and supporting details. The main idea is the most important idea about the topic and is expressed as a sentence or two. When we identify the main idea, it is usually a sentence. If we say just a word, we are probably referring only to the topic. Supporting details are bits of information that are used to verify and support the main idea. A stated main idea is a sentence found in the reading passage which states the topic and the main point or points being made about that topic. This sentence is referred to as the topic sentence. An implied main idea means that the author has chosen not to use a statement in the selection or passage to tell the reader the topic and main idea. The reader must read the passage and determine the main idea from the information that is presented. The reader is responsible for composing a statement of the main idea. No topic sentence exists. Now the steps for finding the main idea. First, what is the topic of this passage? Second, what are the points being made about the topic? Third, what point is the writer trying to prove or make? State that point. And fourth, does that statement represent the most important thing the writer is saying about the topic? A reader can be sure they have found the stated main idea if, first, the sentence contains the topic. Second, the sentence states the single most important point about the topic. Third, the sentence is general enough to cover all the information in the paragraph. Fourth, The other sentences explain or tell more about the main idea sentence. Fifth, the sentence makes complete sense by itself. And sixth, the reader can comprehend the selection without reading the rest of the selection. Now some main idea examples. Try your skills out at finding main idea and supporting details. Here's a passage. It's the heat the microwave generates that kills the germs. Food cooked in a microwave needs to be heated to a safe internal temperature. Microwaves often heat food unevenly, leaving cold spots in food where germs can survive. Kids can use microwaves properly by carefully following package instructions. Even simple heat and eat snacks come with instructions that need to be followed to ensure a safe product. Use a food thermometer if the instructions tell you to. Step 1. What is the topic of the passage? Pause here to reread the passage. See if you can find the topic. The answer is safely heating food. Step 2. What are the points made about this topic? These are the supporting details. Reread here and see if you can find the supporting details. Pause if you need to. The answer is microwaves can cook food unevenly, and germs survive in cold spots. Follow cooking instructions. Step 3. What point is the writer trying to prove or make? State that point. Reread here. Pause if you need to. The answer is heating food to a safe temperature is what kills germs. Microwaves don't kill germs. Step 4. Does that statement represent the most important thing the writer is trying to say about the topic? Pause here again. The answer is yes. Let's try another passage. Here's one that comes to us from math. In 2003, the U.S. imported 1,870,000 barrels of crude oil per day. In 1988, the U.S. imported only 911,000 barrels per day. How many fewer barrels per day did the U.S. import? In math, the main idea is what you are solving for. In this passage, it's the very last sentence. How many fewer barrels per day did the U.S. import? That's the main idea. And one last example. Here's a science one. The orca, or killer whale, gets its name because it's a good hunter. Killer whales can swim fast. They use their sharp teeth to eat fish, squid, seals, and birds. They have even attacked dolphins and other large whales. Their only enemy is human beings. First, what evidence, supporting details, did the author give you to help understand the main idea that whales are powerful hunters? Is it A, they can swim fast? B, they have sharp teeth? C, they attack other large whales? Or D, all of the above? The correct answer here is D, all of the above. All of those are supporting details that support the main idea that whales are powerful hunters. Thank you for joining us for this podcast. In future weeks, we'll have more practice with main idea and supporting details.